What is up, people? We are back. Alright, my name is Ayus and I react to fun stuff on YouTube. I love UK and that is why I'm doing all these videos. Recently started posting videos on YouTube. I used to watch a lot of UK content, so why not react to it, right? And recently, when I did react and upload a few videos, I got some comments. That was the difference between UK, Great Britain, and London. Comment that I got was from my guy Piper Charms. Piper Charms 7374, and basically he explained everything to me. He said that UK is England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. I know you guys know this history, right? But let me just share the screen. He had some interesting things to say. All right, so this is what I got from him. He was a really sweet guy, and he talked about how Northern Ireland are called like Northern Irish, but they are not seen as a country because it's Ireland mostly, and each country has different amount of control by the UK government, but England mainly like does not have any government on its own, but it's like ruled directly under the UK government. This is what his comments say. I'm not sure if this is 100% correct, but since Piper lives in England, he must be correct, right? And he's a fucking awesome guy. Like he talked about everything, and he gave me some recommendations that I have to watch. I will surely watch his recommendations. Thank you for the recommendations. Now for this video, we are going to react something different. It's something that we have already done. We reacted to England versus Great Britain versus UK. What's the differences, right? Now this video is more around 11 weird facts about the House of Commons. So I'm not sure if House of the Commons is actually the UK government's parliament, like the one that is located in the England. I think this one is it. Like this is the main UK government parliament. So yeah, I think we should get going. Let me just pull that video up. Let's start.
There are statues all throughout Parliament, but some get more love than others. A number of MPs like to touch their favourite statues for luck. Yes, people in charge of our countries do believe in robbing statues for luck. The favourite statues seem to be Winston Churchill and Margaret Thatcher's. MPs like touching Churchill's feet so much that they wore down the statues and were ordered to stop. It's said that many MPs ignored these instructions and continue to give Churchill a cheeky little rub.
Yeah, I think he's like, this guy is Winston Churchill. He's the former UK Prime Minister. I'm not sure about Margaret Thatcher. I think he's also the former Prime Minister of UK. I think they both are the former Prime Minister of UK, right? One thing here is like there statues of every former Prime Minister like inside the Parliament. That would be hilarious. Like having all those statues of every 10 year, if it changes. That in my country, like every 9 months a Prime Minister changes, like the same person becomes Prime Minister again and again and again. So that's really a problem in my country. But here having like number of statues of prime ministers, I think they both were like I think Winston Churchill was a famous prime minister. He was part in the World War. I'm not sure. Let me just search. Is famous for what is he famous? Yeah, he led Britain to victory in Second World War. Maybe that's why there is this statue of Winston Churchill. I think the current UK Prime Minister is Keir Starmer. Like, is he also will there be statue of him as well? No, I'm not trying to humiliate anyone, but yeah, just asking if he would also have that.
Many MPs have ignored these instructions and continue to give Churchill a cheeky little rub.
Like That's that's even funnier.
Parliament was ahead of the rest of the UK in banning smoking way back in the 17th century. When smoking was banned, a snuff box was introduced so the MPs could sniff their tobacco instead. The box is still in the Chamber's entrance, full of snuff today. The good news is that MPs are massively into vaping these days, so no one uses it.
Okay, that's a bad thing and a good thing as well. But vaping is actually not good at all. Yeah.
There are purple ribbons in the members' cloakrooms, which are designed to allow MPs to hang their swords alongside their coats. There are apparently only a few plastic swords hanging from hooks these days, though the BBC did report that at least one MP still takes advantage of the sword hooks. Every morning the House
I mean, how would they put like were plastic swords? I think that was from the tradition is from the past.
is in session, a mace is brought into the House.
Mm-hmm.
If this mace isn't in place, any debate which takes place is illegal. In fact,
Oops, that's
trying to stop the
crazy.
debate in 2009, John MacDonald picked up the mace and took it to his
Shit,
It didn't go
shit,
exactly to plan, as he ended up being suspended from the chamber. All
shit,
parliamentary
shit.
type
That that takes guts. That takes guts to do that. Hats off, man.
up and then printed into bound books. This means that the Parliament produces 80 million printed pages every year, which is equivalent to about 1,000 trees. The British
Shit.
said in 2010 they were happy not to have too many MPs in Parliament, as it meant they contributed less to this. Okay, I'm sorry, that's a complete lie. Ignore that one. They do still print a lot of books though.
The Green Party, does Green Party really exist, or is just making fun?
There are strict rules.
And if that's the case, then why not use electric tablets or something like that? That could replace the notebooks as well.
About what MPs can and can't say in the House. They aren't allowed to use any words which
F
might
words.
offend the dignity of the House, which means
No
that
F words.
they can't call another MP a it's an unexpected thing which MPs absolutely cannot say in the House. Check out our video which goes into depth about this. The link's in the description.
Maybe honest, you won't tell your opposite MPs they're good. The word that you don't want to use.
There's a green velvet bag hanging on the back of the Speaker's chair, which is where MPs can place their petitions. I know what you're thinking. Why are you telling me about this boring old bag? But it is slightly more than just a tassy bag. This is where the expression of having something in the bag originates from. Still not that interesting, but I think we can all agree I did call that bag. In an unusual architectural move, the chamber was built without enough seats for every MP to sit down. MPs have specific areas where they can and can't sit, but most don't have designated seats. If you're interested in finding out who sits where in the House, we have another video about that, which you can find in the description of this video.
Wait, so the MPs would sit in their specific place, every time they have these parliamentary sessions, they go inside and they have their respective places. Even in one row, you have this place is where I'm gonna sit, and this place is where you are gonna sit, in the same row as well. Not sure about that, but I genuinely what I think is two opposite parties will sit facing each other. I think that's the common thing everywhere in every parliamentary. I'm not sure if there is anything unique here.
There are two red lines running down the middle of the chamber.
Yeah, I can see that.
Allowed to step between these two lines during a debate.
Okay.
They were designed to be just over 2 sword lengths apart to prevent any sword fighting. At this point,
okay, they still do sword fighting. Okay.
It's beginning to seem like the whole building was designed around medieval weapons.
Yeah, I do think so. All these designs and everything. Maybe it was designed. I'm not sure if this is recently built or this is an old building, but yeah, even if this was recently built, most of the countries, what they do is they just rebuild it in their own old style. That's what goes everywhere.
There's a hairdresser in the House of Commons to help the
That's
MPs get a
cool.
fresh trim
Okay.
without even having to leave the building. And they say that millennials are lazy. Apparently, women's cuts are about £50, which for its central London location seems pretty reasonable. Green is the colour used to represent the House of Commons, as should be pretty obvious by this point.
That's correct. I can see all the green areas here. I can see some sitting areas above as well. Like, do MPs, like, are there other MPs as well who sit at the top, like here and here? I can see their green colored seats. Like, do they have the lower house and the upper house sit here? Okay, the camera. That's a really big ass camera. But yeah, like, do people sit here as well? That's made to sit people.
For over 300 years, so if you haven't noticed
Shit.
it, you're a little behind the programme.
I saw it.
Slightly more interestingly though, Westminster Bridge is also painted in a matching green.
Mm-hmm.
For more
Nice.
news and politics information, subscribe to TLDR News.
Alright, I think that was a really quick video, but let me just go here. I'm intrigued by something. I remember, like, I just said you, like, who sits here? I think I saw a picture here, like people sitting above, or nobody sits there. Yeah, people sit here. I think they are reporters or something. They all are taking notes. Here MPs are just folding their hands. Some of them are just listening, and here all the people are busy taking notes. So they might be reporters. Not sure, but this is also painted in green. So I think they, like, is it for the MPs, like, whose seats, there are like less seats here. People are standing as well. I'm not sure who they are standing. I think this guy is the chairperson. This should be the chairperson. And these three people, they are typing something. I'm not sure. Is this like a quote where three of the people are typing whatever is happening? This looks like a Wall Street. All right, I think that's it. The video is over. That was a nice video. Like, that was House of Commons. I'm still not sure if House of Commons is located in that England one. Is that the main one? Like, combining all the other parliaments of Scotland, Wales, and other countries. Like, is this one for the UK? Because the name name is House of Commons, so I'm guessing that. But yeah, a lot of interesting facts. I would love to check his other videos too, but some other day. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and if you did, do subscribe, because I would love to know opinions of you guys too. I'm very less knowledgeable around UK and England, and the geopolitics and the political things, but I'm interested in that as well. I recently listened to Jerusalem, which was the unofficial anthem of England, and people commented on that, and that was great. Like, I got to know that God Save the King is the national anthem, but many people want Jerusalem to be their national anthem as well, and that was that's pretty interesting. So if you guys have anything to talk to, you can always comment. I would love you guys to join the channel, and maybe after some months I will be more knowledgeable than you guys regarding UK and England stuff. So if you are new, do subscribe. I would love you guys to join, and that is it for today's video. I think I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.